It all started when I was choosing a starting point to begin my journey. The popular zones were all too crowded.
With us having looked at some of the shiny Pokemon that Ash met, as well as every shiny Pokemon in the anime, it brought up the question, which are the shiny Pokemon that appeared in the anime that Ash didn't even get to see? We went through every episode of Pokemon that a shiny Pokemon appeared in, and looked to find if Ash was even nearby to witness it, lock eyes with it, or do what he normally does and not even attempt to catch it. Besides Noctowl, but even Noctowl initiated that. If you've ever wondered how many shiny Pokemon Ash didn't get to see in the anime, then you came to the right place as we count down the number of shiny Pokemon that Ash missed. The first of many shiny Magikarp that appeared in the Pokemon anime was one that none of the main characters had met. A one-time side character known as Jimmy was telling the gang about how his team of starter Pokemon came together. He mentions how he caught a shiny Magikarp unintentionally in his shirt after falling into a river and traded it for his Charmeleon. The shiny Magikarp is shown in Jimmy's flashback, however Ash, nor any of the other characters in the scene, actually see it due to him trading it away, and the only other characters that can vouch for this story are Jimmy and his Pokemon. Realistically, Jimmy could be telling a lie to cover up that he just stole all the Pokemon from Oak's lab, because even though this shiny Magikarp was shown, that could just be a delusion scene of how he'd like to remember it and not actually a flashback. Because really, who trades away a shiny Pokemon? I'm not one to judge though, I traded a Holo Charizard card for a Chikorita because I had an unusable Bayleaf card. But I was 8 and Jimmy's 10, that's twice the intelligence to not make that mistake. Although no one saw it, this shiny Magikarp was shown to be in the anime, and was even drawn in, letting all the viewers see it, so there is a shiny Magikarp that we all saw, but Ash did not. While Ash has met a shiny Metagross, there was actually another shiny Metagross in the 117th episode of Diamond and Pearl called Noodles Roaming Off, that was primarily focused around Team Rocket. After Team Rocket is defeated once again by Ash and blasted away, they become distraught, in peril, devastated by yet another completely unexpected defeat that no one could have seen coming. They go through a realization that maybe this isn't the job for them and end up breaking up, trying to move on to other non-illegal jobs. As determined as James is to keep his group of criminals together and stop them from having successful, well-paying careers compared to whatever they're doing now, he sets off to find this oddly colored Metagross that he overhears Dawn talking about how it should be living on a nearby mountain in the hopes that getting this for Giovanni will keep the three of them together in organized crime. This episode shows that James finds the shiny Metagross and even gets the gang back together, but not before being defeated by this Pokemon too. The shiny Metagross only interacts with Team Rocket in this episode, as it's focused around them, and Ash isn't the main character in this episode. He doesn't actually get to meet the shiny Metagross, but luckily Steven has his back and eventually shows him his own, which is different from this one, just to make sure he didn't miss out. Ash, as the busy man he is, wasn't able to meet the shiny Pichu in the end credits of a few episodes of the Diamond and Pearl series. At the time, Ash's contract only required him to be in the main part of the show and not the ending credits, so he wasn't able to meet the shiny Pichu that appeared at the end of the show. This shiny Pichu actually didn't meet a single human in the anime either, as the entire end credit scene is it fighting against a spiky-eared Pichu. It did however get to meet Ash's Pikachu and Chimchar, as well as Dawn's Piplup and Baneri, and Brock's Croagunk as they danced together. Unfortunately, none of those Pokemon, and more specifically Ash's Pikachu, didn't bring it back to meet Ash and his other friends. They all had this secret little party and didn't invite any of their trainers to see a shiny Pokemon. I thought Ash could trust his Pikachu at least. After Dawn concludes her journey with Ash and Brock, there's a special episode showing her continuing her journey to become a top Pokemon coordinator after the boys left. She gets into a bit of a predicament as a horde of Ariados attack her that's led by a shiny Ariados. Due to Ash not being in this episode, as it's focused around Dawn's new journey after the aftermath of being friends with Ash, he doesn't get to see the shiny Ariados. He also doesn't get to see the evolution of Dawn's Cyndaquil into a Quilava as well, as it evolves in this episode while fighting the shiny Ariados. Turns out shiny Pokemon aren't the only thing that Ash can miss. The number 117 isn't the luckiest number for Ash, as in Pokemon X and Y's 117th episode, a shiny Pikachu appears during the Poke TV segment. Again, Ash was attending to his duties of being the main character in the series and couldn't show up for the mini segment of the show called Poke TV. This part of Poke TV during this specific episode focused on shiny Pokemon, where a
Time to get up. Today is a beautiful Saturday. Get ready for the day.
Wow.